Hey guys, it's Kim here and welcome to another language challenge video. This one's different because I'm joined in the flesh by longtime friend of the Yogs, Draz. Hey Draz.
Hello.
And today you're going to teach me Bosnian, aren't you?
Yes.
But, well, because you know about 1 million languages, I think?
Close to 1 million, like
Yeah.
9. So
It's close enough. So what languages do you know fluently?
fluently, Dutch, English, Bosnian, Serbian, Croatian, basically any language based on the Slavic principles.
Okay.
And then for the others like French, German, Japanese, things like that.
Japanese, yeah, just throw them all in there.
Yeah,
just throw
why
them all
not?
in there.
They're
Wow.
similar.
Yeah.
It's like s'il vous plaît and
Well,
arigato.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's so similar.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't know how we're going to begin because, well, we're going to focus on Bosnian, but I feel like we're going to devolve into all kinds of different languages here.
The thing about Bosnian is like, it's actually 3 languages combined. Before the whole war that happened there, Bosnian was part of Serbo-Croatian.
Mm-hmm.
And after the war, people were like, nah, we have enough different words to be our own language. So that's why it's like, when I say I speak 3 languages, Bosnian, Serbian, Croatian, it's actually secretly 1 language, but I just know all the dialects, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, fair enough. So, yeah, how are we gonna begin this? Because I feel like.
Well, how about we pronounce my name correctly first?
Okay, yeah. So I guess it's your gamer name or your nickname is Draz.
Yeah, I have a lot of American friends in Holland,
Mm-hmm.
and saying my full name is very difficult for them.
Okay.
So they were like, "No, we're just gonna call you Draz. Stick with it.
Okay.
That's your new name. Be happy. We'll tell your mom."
Well, it's
okay."
easier to say as well. Like whenever we're playing
Yes.
Overwatch, and I'm like, Draz, shield me.
Yes. Don't drive me off the edge.
Oh my god, that moment, the infamous moment. I'll try and dig the clip up.
I have it. So.
Oh my god, send it to me. Where like you managed to Reinhardt me off this side, but you came with me as well, and we were like, I can show you the world.
Thought we were actually having a little fight there, and like, you know.
Oh, people already have shipped us, and we fight, and we.
Why are
love,
Mummy
we
and
make love.
Daddy fighting?
It's great. It's great. Draz gets off the edge! Oh shit! I just watched that whole fucking thing. Amazing.
That was hilarious.
That was so good.
Draz, that was too funny. That was
Shit,
too
Draz.
funny. Draz
job,
in
Draz.
chat. I can show you the world.
Nice.
Shining, shivering. Ah, we're dead. Okay, so let's start with your name.
So my full official name, Dražen Bojan Armin Jankovic.
Okay,
So
cool.
you already hear letters that are not in your normal alphabet,
Yeah.
which is the J in the middle of my name.
Je. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
It's like saying, well, you have one of your stream fans, Je ne mange. So
Je ne mange.
there you go. So it's a bit like that, like the first sound.
Okay.
And the other is ch at the end of the
Che. Okay. So I can do the first bit, which is Drazen.
Yeah. And now without the Z, but with the J.
Okay. Drazen.
Dražen.
Drazen.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go. Getting there, getting there.
And
So-
then the rest of your name?
Bojan
Drazen Bojan
Armin
Armin
Jankovic.
Jankric.
Jankovic.
Jankric. This is what I can't do
Jan-
with the Slavic. Is the Jankovic? It's the
Vic.
Vich. Yeah, that.
It's like saying chi in Chinese,
Okay, so
but without the E at the end.
Jankovic.
There you go.
It's like Weird Al Yankovic.
There you go. I hear that slightly a bit too often. But
Yankovic.
so within the Slavic languages, there's multiple alphabets. We are a very phonetic language,
Okay.
so whatever you write is what you pronounce.
Okay.
So let's say, like in English, you have A, B, C. Well, you hear that E at the end of B and C.
C. Yeah.
We don't have that.
Okay.
It's A, B, C.
Okay.
So that's why our names and things like that are pronounced with a very hard tongue.
Yeah, they're quite
So,
hard,
Dražen,
isn't it? Yeah.
Armin, Bojan, Jan. It's like everything is very hard with that. But then within the subgroups of Slavic, so like you have Russian Slavic, the whole Yugoslavia bit and everything, the ch is written differently. So in Russian you'll get TCH,
Okay.
while for us it's just one letter with a little apostrophe.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Cool. So how would you say, "Hi, my name is"?
Zdravo, ja sam Dražen.
Okay.
So hi, zdravo,
Zdravo.
zdravo, with a
Zdravo.
Z in front.
Oh, zdravo.
Yes,
Zdravo.
Zdravo.
Okay.
Ja sam
Zdravo, ja sam
Kim. There you go. So very simple, and that's like very polite.
Yeah.
Normally we would just say hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah. It's like very American influences. So.
Yeah, well, I find that with a lot of places where, you know, you have the formal kind of like, hello, my name is, and then pretty much everyone just goes like, hi.
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 I'm not gonna do that much more. No, for us it's like zdravo you can use for any type of greeting, whether it's a formal or informal. So when you see a friend, you can go, hey, zdravo, kako si. And kako si is like, how are you? So.
Well, there was something funny you were telling me before we started recording where your mom said, teach her how to say hello, like, properly. And then you were just like, well, no, because the proper way for us to say hi between friends is just to swear a lot.
Yes. I mean, is this going to be PG or?
Well, we've already had Katrine from Norway telling me how to say the C word, so.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as you don't translate it.
Exactly.
So usually when guys see each other, we go like, kurat desibil.
Okay.
Or for when you see, like, girls don't usually do that to each other because it's like swearing is more like a man thing for us.
Okay.
But like men always swear at each other when they see it. So it's like kurat desibil, mashu pichku matanot katni. Like, and all of these are like. So I'll say this: mother comes from the Latin word mater.
Mater, yeah.
And I just said mashu pichku mater. You know,
Okay, so you're probably saying mother.
Something about mother.
Yeah. Okay. Yikes.
Yeah.
But then the thing is, like, I find like I just walk into a room and I just go, hey, dickhead. Like, I'm never actually, you know, I never go for the hard swears, but like whenever I see friends, I'm like, hey, dickhead.
So you say, hey, dickhead.
Yeah.
What I just said is basically go back into your mother's birth canal, so to say.
Okay. But then this was something else we were saying as well. I said that I find that, because I grew up learning Hokkien and Mandarin, and I don't know, Malaysian people, goddamn, they swear a lot as well. And I find English swears and insults quite limited and quite boring, because you just have like the kind of, you know, the S word, the F word, and that's it really. Yeah. But I find in every other language that I've encountered, it's always a lot more creative, like, you know, things to do with your grandmother's dead dusty vagina and things like that.
There you go. We've crossed the border of PG. Let's go.
Why not? But yeah, I do always find like English actually has the most boring swears and insults ever, and every other language has really weird, intricate, detailed, like involving dead ancestors and stuff like that.
My dad said that when we first came to Holland. He basically said, I think because of the cold here, people don't have the time to swear a lot. It's like, oh my god, it's so cold. Yeah, fuck off. While for us, we come from a very warm climate, so people drink more alcohol because it's like a festive time, barbecues all the time. So you have the time to actually make up like, okay, so if I say this and this, then I can add this about his mother and this about his grandma, and then maybe add a washing machine in there somewhere. Like, why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, there's always weird stuff, like a washing machine will just turn up somewhere and you're just like...
Because I was taught very polite by my parents and everything. And somebody asked me, like, can you swear in Bosnian? I was like, I know a little bit. So I googled what the rest was, and I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. What? You do what on a washing machine with the sister of the brother of the uncle of the what? It goes on and on.
And that's the thing, in English, a lot of this sounds like, oh my god, you guys say what? Yeah. But like, when you're doing it with your friends and stuff like that, it's very lighthearted. Like, people don't see it as like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
You know?
Most English languages, or even like Northern France and German languages, it's like, fuck you. Like, you know, they attack the person themselves.
Yeah.
While for us, it's, I can hurt you and that will only sting a little bit. I can hurt your family and you'll remember that one. It's like, we are very family connected people. Like, family is the most important thing.
Same in Malaysia.
So, saying fuck you doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but if
saying
we go after
your entire family, then you get defensive.
And
you get very defensive and everything.
Oh
and,
definitely.
So.
But we should probably bring this back to actually learning some Bosnian. So we've done the nice bit. We've done a little bit of swears, which I'm not gonna say because I'm a nice girl. So what should we learn next? So I'm very much in the kind of presence of a master here. So.
How about a very simple, how are you?
Okay.
Kako si.
Kako si.
There you go.
Okay.
That's like so simple.
Okay, kako si.
Ja sam dobro.
Ja sam dobra. So I'm fine?
Yes.
Okay.
Dobro. For us, let's say you want to say good morning. Dobro jutro.
Okay,
So,
I got the dobra
Jutro.
jutro.
Yeah. Almost
Dobra
like-
jutro.
yeah.
Okay.
Dobar dan is good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Or good day.
Yeah.
So dobro is just good, and you can use it for whether it's something you're feeling yourself or just saying like good day, good morning, things like that.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So dobra. Dobra. Okay. So how would you say I'm good? Like just
Ja sam u redu.
ja sam. Okay.
Or you say ja sam dobro.
Ja sam
Yo.
dobra.
Just say dobro.
Dobra.
Oh, so we changed the last letter depending on what you're saying. So
Oh, so
dobra is the base word.
and then to personalize it,
Dobro.
dobro. Ja sam dobro.
Yeah. You don't even have to say ja sam. Just say dobro.
Dobro.
So if I go like kako si, dobro.
Dobro. Can't complain.
Yeah, and then if you want to say and you, a ti.
A ti?
Yeah.
Aw.
Very simple. It's very short words.
Yeah, it's definitely like I think the things I'm finding is like I said, Norwegian is a very musical language, and I think like Polish has a lot of the kind of ch sound.
Yeah.
You know, like the Z's and H's and C's and stuff like that. And I definitely say Bosnian is, like you said earlier, hard. Like it's
Yeah,
pretty
like,
much matter of fact. Like
We're phonetic, which makes it so easy to learn other languages. Like Japanese is a phonetic language.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to learn the same sounds. Hawaiian, also phonetic. So
Hawaiian.
yeah,
You're learning Hawaiian now.
it's basically English with some extra things in it. So it's not that hard.
Why do you know so many languages?
So you know all those clips on YouTube that they have you that they rap or sing about like how school is bad. They don't teach you things.
Okay.
They're wrong. School
Yeah.
teaches you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, school will not teach you how to do your taxes, but school will give you the tools to do your taxes.
Yeah.
So in my case, I was very bad at French and German. Like I was seriously
oh,
bad.
Yeah.
I cheated on a test and still failed. Like, that's how bad I was.
Okay.
Like my teacher even saw me cheat and he was like, I'll allow it because you need a passing grade. And I still failed.
Fair enough.
But then he went on and explained to me like, how did you learn English and how did you learn Dutch? And I was like, well, I studied 10 words every day, practiced every day, and did this and did that. You can apply the same thing to every language.
Yeah.
Every language comes down to 3 things. Learn the words, learn the grammar, practice pronunciation. So that's it. So the school will not teach you your French enough to understand everything or Japanese or whatever, but they will give you the tools to do that.
Yeah.
So for me, as soon as I realized that and I went into IT, I was learning computer languages all the time. I
Yeah.
was like, I can apply this to normal language.
Yeah, because you're a programmer as well, so you
Yeah.
know coding. And
Yeah, and most of the languages I learned in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Uh,
But that's the thing, though, is like I would come from the other side of that, of saying that when I did languages at school, I was really bad at it because I struggled with the school setting and the way of like
Yeah.
the very formal structure. But the way I learn languages is, well, I was in a very privileged position where I could be in those countries.
Immersion.
So South America, I learned Spanish like very quickly
Yeah.
and you know, very informally by just being in the country with TV, with people, with
Yeah.
you know, everything like that.
Yeah.
And Chinese is the same. So
yeah, necessity basically. It comes out. I mean, I can learn any language within 6 months.
yeah.
Purely because Yugoslavian grammar and Slavic grammar is very complex. But it then allows you to learn other grammar very easily.
Yeah.
Anybody can learn any language within 6 months. Like, if you practice, for instance, Japanese uses 3,000 words daily.
Yeah.
For every conversation you can have, there's like 3,000 words. You can learn 10 words per day for 6 months, and you'll actually have
yeah.
some extra time left to practice it even more.
That's a good way of thinking about
So-
it, actually, yeah.
It's like everybody can learn 10 words a day. It's not that hard. Like,
I
just
think-
learn the first 10 numbers, and there you go, 10 words.
Yeah. I think the thing is like I'm quite lazy, and the way I learn
Yeah.
is more kind of by listening
Yeah.
and by applying it. So, you know, a lot of the Japanese I taught myself was from watching movies or listening to music. And then when I was out in Japan, I just kind of like just threw myself in there and I was just like, screw it, I'm just
Yeah,
going to try it. And then
I did
I had
too.
a lot of people correcting me and being like, what? You know, you can't say that. But yeah, like it kind of got there in the end. I'm not fluent in it by any means, but
No,
I think
for-
if I applied myself, I probably could
For
be.
Japanese, I'm fluent in listening, but I speak almost zero.
Oh, right.
Because it takes me quite a while to actually form the sentence. I didn't have like the immersive
Yeah.
experience of like being there talking for more than 1 or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think at most I stayed in Japan was a month.
Okay.
And I stayed at a homestay family, and the first time I tried to speak Japanese, I was like trying to say thank you for the food, it was delicious. The homestay mom basically went like, we don't have a goat. It's like, what did I just say?
Oh, God.
So, yeah, it's like, you do need to practice your
Yeah.
speech every day. And best thing is YouTube. There's
Yeah.
karaoke songs of everything on there.
Yeah.
Grab, sing along. Who's gonna judge you? Nobody. What are they gonna say? Oh, look at that, you're learning a new language? Like, what the hell? They can't insult you for trying to expand yourself and become better.
Yeah, exactly. I think there's always that embarrassment of like, oh, I kind of want to speak, but I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah.
And like, because I get this a lot with my Malaysian family and younger family, like cousins and nephews and nieces and stuff like that, where they're like, oh, I can speak English, but I don't want to speak it with you because I'm very embarrassed that my English isn't good enough to talk to you. And I'm like, girl, like, you can speak English better than I can speak Mandarin or Hokkien, so just go for it. I'm not going to judge you, you know, and I happen to know you speak English very well, you know, but they get so embarrassed about...
I had the same experience in Japan. Me and a friend were over there, and we went to one of these, like, izakaya, like the businessman drinking places and everything. And at first, like, everybody just looks at you like, dude, what are the 2 foreigners over there doing? Like, this is such a Japanese place.
Yeah.
And then 1 drink, 2 drinks, suddenly like there's a whole group of businessmen at our table. You teach us good English, okay? And I'm like, okay. And then it's like, they say they don't know how to speak good English, but they actually do.
Yeah.
It's just that first and second drink gave them a bit of a confidence boost.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying as a kid go and drink to speak better, but if you can, do it.
Just confidence, whatever gives you
confidence is always the most important thing.
Yeah.
For me, I was very shy in around 96. I'm old kids. So I was very shy at that period of my life, and basically my teacher went like, why don't you join the drama club? I did. I joined it for like 6 years. I even went on a professional stage for a year. But that opens you up to so many new experiences, and so many new people that you meet, like with each of their own stories, and that's when language really comes in.
Yeah.
Like, you can really discuss about all of the things that you know and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, we should probably get back into more languages.
So what do you
So we've
want to
done
know more?
basics. So I don't know. What do you want to hear me say in Bosnian? Because you talk about this a lot when we play Overwatch. You're like, I can't wait to get him to say this. or
Yeah.
whatever.
So mostly it's. So far we've had words that only use like
Quite polite conversation.
Yeah, but it's also very. The alphabet is the same. In all those words, you're used to that type of alphabet. There's no
Okay.
weird letters. So our alphabet has a few more letters than the English one.
Okay.
So we have the ch, we have the ch, j, j, l, m, n, sh, j. Let's go through a few of those.
It's kind of
words.
like Chinese, though.
It
It's
is.
kind of like Chinese.
It is.
Like-
So I actually brought this one with me.
Yeah. Homework.
Actually, this is my homework from way back. So this is about reading. It's my like first grade or something.
Oh, look at your cute little child writing.
It's actually better than it is now. Computers.
Okay.
So there is a bit about like poetry, things like that. So we're just gonna go through.
You're gonna make me
those.
do some poetry. Okay.
Yeah. This one.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna butcher this.
It's cool. That's why we're here for.
Okay, so Moje Cello.
So we don't have je in
Okay.
this case. Je for us is a Z with a V on it.
Z
That's
with
why
a V.
Draz.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So how would I say that?
Moje.
Moje. Moje Cello.
Mhm.
So Moje Cello zove
Mhm.
se Lipoviak.
Se. So
Se.
short sounds
Se.
always, and
Okay. Se
Lipovac.
Lipovac.
So there we go. Like the C in English, you either say citroen or you say as a K, like car.
Okay.
But we don't have that. For us, a C is a C and a K is a K.
Okay.
We don't make sounds like that.
Okay.
So that's why phonetic sounds, if it says a C, it's pronounced a
It's
C.
yeah. Okay. So lipovec.
Vats.
Vats. Lipovats. Znaz.
There's a V on the S, so it's znash.
Znash. Znash.
Yes.
Schnash li. Oh my god, how are you get there's a V on the S here, but it's in the middle of the word, so zashto.
like
Zashto.
sh.
Zashto. Okay.
Yes.
Zashto se Zoe lipo
Same word as here.
Yeah, I know, right?
Lipovats.
Lipovats. Yes. How did I say the J again? Yes.
Yes.
Yesi. Li. Ozjetio.
Osetio.
Ozjetio. U. Pro. Oh god.
So let's see which one.
That one. Pro.
So in this case, this is a special case. Normally we have a single letter for a single sound.
Okay.
But when there is an L and a J, or an N and a J, it changes the sound.
Yeah. Okay.
So normally you would say pro l yece, like that, but
yeah.
because these two are together, you say l.
Le. Okay. So
Yeah.
prolece.
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 It's prolece.
Prolece. It sounds like Spanish, like leche.
Yeah, it is.
Prolece.
Prolece. Yeah.
Prolece miris lipe. Lipe. Kako se zove. Mjesk.
Miesic.
Miesis. Okay.
Kojima.
I'm like a freaking child looking at
But
school.
this is actually like
Yeah, this is a
your
child's book, yeah.
first reading book for difficult words and everything.
Kojimu.
Koyemu.
Koyemu.
I just made the Kojima.
Koyemu. Oh god.
So that's something we do a lot.
C and a V is
Sveta Lipa.
Sveta Lipa. Okay.
So, yeah.
Wow.
So basically what it says is like, my village is called Lipovac.
Okay.
Do you know why it's called Lipovac?
Yeah.
Yes, in spring it smells like the flower lipe, so Lipovac, Lipe.
Okay.
The town of Lipovac.
Lipa. Yeah.
So, and it blooms in spring. So it's using a lot of words that break your tongue.
Yeah.
basically.
Okay. So how would you say that?
Moje selo se zove Lipovac. Znaš li zašto se zove Lipovac? Jesi li osjetio u proljeću miris lipe? Kako se zove mjesec u kojem cvjeta lipa? Poetry!
Cool. So I just didn't even approach that.
No, you did okay, I mean, like I said, so this is like the C with a V on it.
Yeah.
And you pronounce that as a ch.
Yeah.
Ch, sh. And it's a lot like that. So.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there we go. I think we'll finish on that for today because that was pretty hardcore.
Funny.
That was pretty hardcore
You need
for
to
me.
do this more.
I need to sit down and relax after that one. But so how do you think I did? Like, so I'm getting everyone to give me a score out of 10.
I think
Like an honest score.
If you let go of the English pronunciation of
Yeah.
words and think more of pronouncing the letters and sounds as they do in Chinese,
Yeah.
it will connect more.
Yeah. Okay.
Because same phonetics.
I think that's the thing is like with Bosnian, I would need to sit down and actually learn, like, so in Chinese, how I learned how a Z and a H makes this sound and this makes this sound. I need to go and learn that before I come back and like start recognizing.
Yeah, and like within my last name, Jankovic, it's like that last sound is so familiar for Chinese people with chi and chai and like,
you know,
yeah. So there you go. So if you let go of the English pronunciation, it will be much easier. Otherwise,
So I
you'll
need
start
to-
sounding like Hollywood bad guys. Like, I can sell you guns, Nico. I can buy this for you. You know, like.
So I need to engage my Chinese brain rather than my English brain.
Yes.
Okay.
So I would give you 7.5 out of 10.
Do you know what? That's the highest score so far, and I thought
think you
this
did
would be
pretty
the
well.
hardest. Oh, thank you, Draz. You're
'cause
just saying that.
No, we didn't go into swearing really like a sailor.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, Draz, so much for joining me. How would we say goodbye? So just like
Ciao.
a ciao.
Ciao.
Okay. Well, there you go, everybody. Ciao.
Not ciao.
I gotta stop saying it like.
Ciao.
Yeah.
It's like ciao, ciao, mamma mia. You know, like Italian ciao.
That's the thing. Is my problem with I'm noticing with all of these is that I'm saying it like with a question at the end
Yeah.
because I'm so unsure what I'm doing. I'm just like, "Zah!"
Am I swearing to my audience or am I saying goodbye?
So I'm like going, hello, my name is Kim.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. So ciao,
Ciao.
ciao.
Yes.
Okay, well, ciao,
Ciao.
everybody.